Hello, this is Mr. Hornsby83 with Mr. Hornsby83 review, and hopefully no debacles tonight because last night I tried this and I got a lot of debacles. But I'm really going to do the review of this past Tuesday Sons of Anarchy episode. I forgot the name of it, but it picks up where Playing with Fire left off, and it starts out with Jax talking to Marilyn Manson's character, the leader of the white supremacy, and they're setting up a drug deal for later in the episode where that deal becomes a complete debacle, and so they're talking, and then after he makes the call to get the deal set up, Marilyn Manson, then it comes to opening credits, commercial break, then it comes back with Gemma dropping off Abel at the private school that I guess Tara put him in. And then there's a point where she gets out of the car to get Abel out, but the teacher said usually we just get him out because it's faster that way. And then it was like, oh, okay. And then somebody keeps beeping at Gemma, and while she's talking to the teacher about how things are run there and everything. And Gemma goes over after talking to the teacher for a while and explains to her how she knew, and this is her first time doing it, and this and that. And then she tells her, she's like, but you beat that one at me one more time, I'm gonna shove it so far up your, I think, hoo-ha or backside, it's gonna be blown out. It was just funny. I can't remember the complete, the complete, or these stuff, But then we get to the point where Nero and Nero's at the club, the Ellis Club, and trying to take care of things, and then the lady that was the lady that Jack cheated on Tara with last season, and then she disappeared after several episodes, and she came back last night or Tuesday's episode, and she's talking to Nero and everything, and asking how Jack is doing and everything, and then she's talking about the new secretary and how much of a goodness she is and all that, and Nero agrees with her, and then we get Jax and them coming in the club. I think, or it might be Jim coming in the club. I know it was either Jax and the rest of the guys coming in the club or Gemma. But then she says, I'll talk to you later and that, and then Jax is talking to another girl that works there, and then they tell her, then the secretary comes and tells about the leader of the 1-9ers being there, and Jax talks to him, and they need him to take care of the situation with what happened with the preacher on the previous episode, which after that, they go dig up his body, and they get his phone out to check his activities and all that, and afterwards, they see that Walton Goodman's character he plays that transvestite, and Paige says, I'll get in contact with her, and I kept in contact with her, and Jax was like, should I be worried that he kept in contact, and then they all laughed it off. Went to commercial, comes back from commercial, then, they're talking to her, and her and Tig's calling her baby and all that stuff, and then, she tells them about, the appointment she had with that guy, and tells them where the property is, where the wife and stepson might be, and, then she says she has a client to attend to, but she'll give him the address after she gets her address book, and after she goes up, then they're sitting there teasing Tig about it and all that, and then Tig goes up, he says he goes up to get things moving along so that they can get the address book and the address of the place, which, maybe he just wanted to go up there and take the guy up so he can get a quickie. And then they go to the place where the address that they gave her, he gave him. And the stepson shoots Pig, and they take off running, and they ride off into the lake, and then the boy Pop got out of the car, but he said his mom was still in there, and Jax and Chibs go in and save their mother. And then Jax and them convinced them to sell the property because the guy running all the black games from the Niners and all the other ones wanted them to get the property, and he sent the Niners leader to do that. So then we get to the point where the sheriff finds out about the guy who was beating and extorting his daughter, which is one of the girls that work at the Ellis Club, and how he had a broken jaw on that, and he withdrew charges, and the sheriff was either thinking it was Nero or it was Jax and Chibs. So she goes to the club, talks to Nero, and then she asks Nero where Chibs and Jax is, and he says he don't know, and then from there he has them follow Jax and them to the meeting with the white supremacists, where them two get shot, and the white supremacists think that the son set them up, but Jax explains to them, we didn't even know, they don't know what's going on, and then they all take off. He finally does catch up with Chibs and Jax, talks to him, ask about the situation with I forgot what the one thing was she was asking about, but then she asked about the jaw thing, and Jax said, yeah, he beat the crap out of the guy because he was a scumbag, because he beats and extorts his daughter, and after that, pretty much, they get attacked by the triads at the area they're using for business because the club got blown up in last season. Then we get to a few more things that went on, and then we get to the end where the triad go to the Ellis Club, but at the same time Jax and Nero ain't there, and they're talking to each other on the street and kind of getting into it because of what happened with that guy and how Jax been lying to him lately and this and that. And then we had some stuff with Juice and all that, but nothing major happened with the Juice storyline. It looks like Jimmer might kill him for silencing, but that's about all that happened. And the triads call Nero, telling him about karma or something like that, and he said, we just want this and this message to the sun. So someone apparently has sold them out. Who knows who did it, but probably the leader of the Niners, because I bet the Niners are playing with fire on both sides, and that's going to cost them in the end, especially if Jax finds out. But overall, this episode was pretty good. I'll give it a 5 out of 5 because it was a really good episode, and it picked up where the last episode left off, and that's why I said the last episode shouldn't have been Playing with Monsters. It should have been called Playing with Fire, because Jax and them got burnt. They lost a lot of their girls at the Ellis Club. Well, actually, they lost all of them because they all got killed by the Triad Hit Squad. So, 5 out of 5. Tune in, because next I'm doing my Ray Donovan Season 2 finale review, and until then, peace out.